Welcome everybody to the stream. Today is November 3rd. It's a Wednesday. We got a brand new snapshot for 1 to 18. There is some fascinating things in this one. Let's update the command. Everybody knows what's going on. Looking at new snapshot 118. 21W44A. Review video there. Okay, so we aren't working with the rares. That there. Look, testing, chunk loading, and new. New caves in old world. Da 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 da. Okay, looks good. Okay, mid that. Is the bot not working? Let me see if get it going again. We will give it a try. In the meantime, you guys can check out my other social links. They're on screen. Everybody have a fun Halloween weekend. Halloween actually fell on a weekend, which is pretty crazy this year. I watched some scary movies with some friends. Don't really find anything that fascinating. But we did watch some Halloween themed episodes too. Alright. Got to log my bot back in again. Do, 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 do. Uh, okay. So bot should be up now. Yay, it works. Awesome. Welcome everybody. We got Alpha. Also got Martin, Visions here, Jax, Killian, Baker saying hello. We got Thick Boy. Which block should I can cover my spawn chunks with? That's completely up to you. What does the chat think? Vision said it'd be great if you move the announcement for your links on YouTube to the left. Okay. Breakpoints here. Antonio, our stream moderator, says, have you seen the new MC launcher update yet? I was afraid to update my launcher until after I made the review. Because there's a tendency stuff goes wrong. We got SRA in here. QA Cake is here. We got Leo, Alex, Beercom. Welcome everybody. If you guys are just joining, make sure to check out my other social links, including my YouTube. Have the bell notification turned on so you don't miss out on future videos. What do you guys think of the changes that they added today for 1.18? New ore pictures. Are they going to change the texture of ores? I doubt they would do that. You can send me pictures on my Discord if you want to. We got Rockin' in the chat. Yeah, Mirio just finished a video and the stream just started. Perfect. Mirio says my Microsoft Store decided not to work today. Doesn't allow old versions of Forge Fabric. Oh, maybe I don't want to update. New picture of Twitter by game dev, same color of spawners. Same color of spawners. I don't know. I haven't seen anything. I've been watching the devs, unless it's a dev I don't have on my radar. I mean, just send me pictures or send me a link on Discord and then I can look at it. There, Lion. Hopefully you guys had a fun Halloween weekend. Music's up. I am in the Discord voice call if you guys want to join in. Last three streams we actually looked at rares. Oh, this is the, oh, okay, I see. It's a new, the new launcher for, you can play Bedrock and Java from the same thing. Prowd was actually telling me about this. Cool. I think the most fascinating change that came out today is probably how they're changing the chunks. They completely remove the redstone chunks. I don't know if they're gonna bring those back or not. I mean, it was kind of cool to have like entity processing chunks, and then some chunks where entities wouldn't work, but redstone would work. And it's kind of interesting how it is now. We don't know how it's going to be when they finish it. I'm going to update the testing server to the newest version. Welcome back, Greener. I also got Lime Dye in the chat. The link, it's on general. I don't see a link in general chat. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, is he part of the Bedrock team? He said there's a new ore. Is that the thing in the bottom right? Save images. We'll save the image. I'll show you guys. Turn off that. That anymore. Pull up the image, you guys can see it. So this is the image. I'm guessing it's this thing here. New ore. Thing in the bottom left. What do you guys think that is? Maybe it's like soul ore or something. It kind of reminds you of the souls. I mean, it's by a spawner, so what do you think? Oh, I guess it's behind it too, isn't it? Right here. And that ore looks the same up there. Someone was pointing to the lichen up here, but I see it here. I don't know what the other thing is. Hole. Is it there? I didn't see it there. Oh. So who was it that tweeted that out? Did I just lose it? I mean, Being it beside a spawner, you might think it's spawner related. Like the mobs die, they actually change in the ground. Then again, it's strange that there's a spawner there. I'm guessing it's something related to the deep dark spawners. Game dev. Is he for the Java edition? I mean, for the Bedrock edition? I've never heard of him before. Let me open the link again. Here's the link if you guys are curious. It's on the Discord too. We uploaded this not too long ago. Hours ago. Add remover from a list. Let's see if I'll add them to my list. Just for fun, but look at the colors of the ore in the mob spawner. Just for fun. Maybe he's just trying out stuff. Because someone else replies, a new platinum or lunamin or sapphire. He says just for fun. Huh, weird. Skull growth. It's probably something related to it. I can't quite tell if they are adding something or not. Pretty cool. Is the server updated? Oh, okay. Guess it did update. Image if it's blue stone. Oh, can the stream mods do a poll? Maybe giving some options what people think it is. Do you think it's a new ore? Do you think it's skulk growth? Or do you think it's just a temporary image? Welcome everybody who's came in since I was doing some updating on the server. Couldn't it be coal? It's a little bit too blue for coal. Looks like coal, but you can see it twice. That's not coal. Ord Wells is a guy, yeah. Thijesse says, hey Ray, liked your new rare mob video. Thank you. Welcome to the stream as well. You guys are joining and are new. You haven't already hit the follow button. Go ahead and hit it. It's just underneath the stream, a little heart. It doesn't cost you anything. And we're getting really close to 40,000 followers. I really appreciate that if you help us get there. Nama says, I still think it's coal. He commented about the spawner in the post. Yeah. Commented about, so look at the colors of the spawner. Like, this looks just like Java spawner, right? I don't see any color difference. Or is he saying like this is the same color as that? Is that what he's saying? Maybe that's what it is, because it does look like a lot of the same blues or primitus. Does anybody recognize this ore shape? Here, let's start on a bunch of ores and see what it is. It's got our spawner booster, I think, isn't it? Some stalker growth detector. We don't know. I'm not sure if he's just testing stuff or if he's actually saying there's gonna be a new ore. I mean, if there was a new ore that was just in deep slate, that'd be cool. Bluestone. Oh, imagine if it's bluestone. I didn't quite understand what you meant there, dude. Like redstone, bluestone. That'd be fascinating. Blue ore. This server to put skull growth on the ground to compare. Yeah, it's not like skull growth at all. It's definitely flat. Some type of ore. Shape looks like coal, but it does look like blue, actually. Okay, I caught up with the stream. Let's throw down all the ores. So, first of all, it's in deep slate. So let's get all the deep slate ores. 1, 2. Yeah, it's like blue, but not like blue as lapis. Ah! Did I not pick up the diamond? Oh, there's also emerald. Oh, look, it looks like that there. Nice big arrow. Let's find some place to place down these ores. I really don't look like any of them. The circle's actual ore is quite large. These are just so textured, it doesn't look like redstone. Shape's not like redstone either, is it? Well, maybe a different direction. No. Try to replicate it, please. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to figure out if any ore, if it uses the same texture as some other ore, but then they just use a different color. Bluestone from Village of Pillage trailer. They did say that inside the trailer wasn't actually going to come to the game. That was just something they did. The art. It's not like any of these ores. I'm not sure. We'll have to see what comes of that. Pretty fascinating, though. Oh yeah, let me put an announcement of my new video on Twitter. I forgot to do that. And then we'll get into all of the changes. If you guys want to hop on server, information's in the title. Welcome everybody. Thanks for everybody's hit the follow button. If you guys haven't already followed, there's a costume thing. Click the link underneath. So the changes that came out today were a couple big ones and smaller ones. You got new generation of caves underneath of the old worlds. Oh yeah, the difficulty also shows, but I think difficulty always showed, didn't it? Oh, okay, yeah, it shows difficulty there. Why? I like that when it's right here. Oh yeah, I guess they moved it over there. A little bit annoying. They also added in notifications. They can also turn on server on and off. People can't see if you're on a server. Kinda cool. Fix that FB. Simulation distance, let's crank that back up. 12. I don't know what the server distance set at. Probably 12 as well. Usually we keep it at 12 or 10 or 12. We do have our world where we have all of the testing for chunk loading. Let's see. Chunk loading test world. Okay. Let's see if we can make a copy of that. Fear comes says I try using the refresh command. There's a cooldown. You can only use it so often. I can check that. It should be a refresh, should be a cooldown per person. I'll double check that. Yeah, there's not a cooldown overall, but there's a cooldown, user cooldown. So you got 1 minute cooldown between uses. X64 Bedrock was removed in this snapshot. Well, it wasn't put in. It's not like it was removed, it's like it wasn't put in. Okay, so let's get our chunk loading world. And we'll make a copy of it. And we'll go ahead and open that up. This one. Hey, fishy. No, it looks like it's working, Fearcom. If the bot says a message like that, that means it did its thing. So it's up to you now to do your thing by reading the rules of the server. So this is the world where we test out how stuff acts. Oh, it shows block processing. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Fascinating. Let's go. Where are those? I don't know which direction are the bees. Are they this? Must be this direction. I don't know. Patty says, I'm here from Filza. Hey, welcome in. Okay, no bees over here. Oh. Bees over here. So bees are in the... Uh-oh. My F3 network? 3. Are my controls messed up? Oh, mine's messed up. Wait. Key buttons. E is broken. Oh, maybe my controller's not working. Like all the F3 commands don't work. Just this. Hey, Toaster. What are we doing? So we're currently, they came out with some changes the way chunk loading works. And we're trying to give it a go. Oh, wait. Oh. Did I? This is inventory, which is not what mine is supposed to be. You have a totem sorter. Well, you can kind of sort out everything, a lot of stuff, leave the totems behind. And sort out weapons. It's pretty difficult though. Let's go. Let's go for now. Make sure my controller's working. Okie dokie. Give it a try. Doesn't seem to work. Controller went zonkers. Oh, there it goes, okay. Not sure what was all going on there, but it seems like it's working now. I was like, there's like different modes, and somehow switched to a mode that I never use, hardly use. I know it was hard to get back, but we fixed it. Let's hop into our chunk testing world. So I set up this world purposely so that we can test out stuff like chunk loading. Chunk loading for spawn chunks and beyond spawn chunk. I wonder if I should set up a second place that's not spawn chunks. How would they... Or can I put both of them into one? I really don't want them to interfere with each other. Maybe we should have a separate test. So this test is just for spawn chunks. Apparently the bees are in this corner, so I'm just going to mark those. That. Maybe I should do this in 1.17 before update. We can have this area here to test spawn chunks, and we can have a different area to test just test different things. I think that would be good. Let's do that. Let's leave this world. Load up a load up a 1.17 world. I'll find one. Let me throw this. Okay. Got the new world, the new client. Now what we're going to do is let's go into the chunk one. Go to this world. Okay. And the bees are over here. No. Oh yeah, they're there. Okay. They're testing. This is NT processing, that's redstone processing, and that's mobcap processing. We teleport back to here again? No, we teleport to the opposite side? Why? Oh, so we don't interfere with it. Okay. That's for that. So let's move this over here. So if we back away, it should unload the bees, and then that will just tell us. Right now they're all being loaded as NT processing. It's block processing. Oh, it is actually. Oh, so I guess there is block processing for spawn chunks. Maybe just not for player. Hey, Neki. It seems like spawn chunks do have entity, block, and mobcap processing. We could do test from here with the opposite side. Or we could add in a little strip for the player to sit on. Maybe we can add the strip that goes off that way. Or we should have in a completely new area. I don't think it matter if we stuck it near this. So we could test stuff there, and then we could like move over here. And then we could have a new testing area that goes that direction. And then we could test stuff off in the distance over there. I think that would be good. Let's do that. So I'm going to pull up the program amulet. New world. This world. Should load up. It's 1.7. There it goes. What I want to do is say over here, I wanted to make a new one of the. I want it to be 12. How many we got so far? 10 at 116 each would be 160. 160 blocks. 160 blocks is going to be. Should be enough for render distance of. Oh, can I not? Oh, what am I doing? I want to make it big. Okay, that's good. I think that's good. Maybe not. There. So it says it's 207 by 15 blocks wide. It should be more than 15. No. 16. Okay. We're just going to copy this. And I'm going to paste it right. I'm just trying to line it up with the old one. Okay, I think we got her. There. Paste that in. Program's called Amulet. So we'll save this. And then we will leave this world. Now we hop in here. It should have the extra super long addition. It does. Awesome. Now what we'll do is we do have those bees spamming on the opposite side. I think if we should do something to prevent them from being annoying. Is lazy looting, lazy chunk entity acceleration still possible? You're talking about putting about entities in lazy chunks and then killing them with looting. Let's put in some bees here. So this will be, that should be mobcat processing. Should be redstone processing or block processing. This should be entity processing. Now we'll stand back a ways. Be a little bit confusing because we don't want the other bee stuff to confuse us. So these are all the -7s, I believe. Oh, I didn't put enough in here, did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I did. I think we'll get rid of the bees on the far side until we get this correct. Bye-bye. And that bee shouldn't matter. Oh, so it's saying all those over there is entity processing? How can that be? Oh, okay. That's because of my render distance. If I move one more, we'd have to be standing here. I guess something that could work. Stand here. One's entity processing, one is block processing, one is mobcat processing. And those correlate with the different colors. So negative 25. Around 25 is entity processing and block processing and then mob processing. Okay, that's good. Let's have a command that teleports us out here and then a command that teleports us back. Make it a little bit faster. I think it'd be okay if we do our testing from here. Let's also turn a patch of this white. We can know that this is where the player is standing. Oh, I forgot to get the command. TP here, here, here. Set this up in 1.17. And then we will update to 1.18 and see how it acts. TP here, here, here. There. Is there anything else we need to do this test? I mean, I would like to have some redstone stuff, but we might as well do that in the next version. I don't know if there's any reason to do it now. I guess we could do it now. So we're going to put in our farmland. Tick 0. We'll go out. Go out want 9 chunks. Where? Doesn't matter. Farmland. And then just above the farmland, we will put in some wheat. Pretty much easiest to test. Wheat. Perfect. Now we'll put this in a command so we can repeatedly test this. Hey Coley, welcome in. So this command will have to do with resetting that. We'll use that. Also, I would like to have pretty much the same test we had in the other one. The only other test we had was the redstone one and then the shulker test. So the shulker test is if it detects that there's one entity here. The redstone test is how far does the redstone go kind of thing. We're trying to send redstone over like chunk borders. So we'll activate the redstone on this side and then it'll cross like over here. Then we'll have it activate some stuff over here. And then we might as well just make it keep going all the way to here. And we'll have it some stuff. So let's do a command that says, say mob cap chunk. And then we'll have a command like partway right here. Says redstone chunk. And then we'll have one also right here just so we know that actually works. This one's just going to say entity. And then we'll do set block here, redstone block. We'll also have, I have to put a repeater in part. Have a piston that goes across this. Actually, yeah, we can move around. We'll just call this one number 2. We're testing to see, they changed the simulation distance, pretty much changed how chunks are loaded in 1.18. So we're testing how that actually works. So we're setting up some tests here in 1.17, then we'll hop into 1.18. Hey, blacksmith. Yeah, so now let's go to this end. We got command, this other command is going to be for activating the redstone test. Done, and then we're also going to have a similar command that's for activating the stone. We're just going to revert it from redstone. I guess we can use a command to do that. Well, nah, we're not. There. There. So now we can turn it to stone. We turn it to redstone. And it says the entity chunk worked and the redstone chunk worked. but the other chunk didn't work. So once we load it, then it does work. So far everything works just the way we expect it because we're in 1.17. Is there any other tests I want to do? Mob spawning. Okay, yeah, mob spawning is a little bit hard to do, but is there a way we can test mob spawning more consistently? Might have to just do a separate world for that. I did forget to mention that in my video, but I did mention in the previous video. Or did I? I guess I didn't really mention it. Mention on stream. We get another test. It's mob spawning. Mobs spawn outside. Outside sim distance. Simulation distance. I think we're ready to update the world now. Got everything we need. I can't think of anything else. I mean, I do got my other world, I could just look at it. Very fancy says, Rambler. Looks pretty. It's supposed to be visually pretty, but also very useful. Oh, I have to, okay, I have to go to the other world. This world. So here is... Here's our previous testing world. So all this numbers and stuff, I'll add that. I really don't know where to put stuff because it could change. So as long as I keep it kind of easy, I guess I can number each chunk. That I can do. Anything else I need to do? Commands. Are you testing biome merging? No, we tested that last Wednesday. Yeah, they haven't really made it any better, so I can't really test. Okay, so I hop into this. Yes. Right now we're just testing how chunks load in 1.18 compared to 1.17. Okay, what did I say I want? Oh yeah, numbers. This is chunk 0. Did someone ever give me a shulker box full of banners that had all the numbers? Can't remember. I was thinking somebody did something like that. Not exactly sure. Blocks, fireworks, oceans, furnaces, man blocks. Oh, maybe I forgot to save it. I think it would be useful to have a box that has all the different types of banners. I don't think I have that. Right, and then I could fly by. That, or I could write them out just by making them large text. 1, 2, 3. People know how far we are out in different chunks. Hey, Wildy. Counting with Ray. Seven. How do I do 8? 8. 9. 10. 11. And 12. So the 12th? So the 12th chunk. The 12th one has already not. I guess it's loaded. Not entity processing. So if I put another B out here, chunk 13, nothing should happen in chunk 13. Let's use our command, get back to here. Yeah. Okay, so there's a difference between mobcat processing and actually nothing happening. Okay, we got them all numbered, at least somewhat, so we can kind of understand it. I think we're ready to update to 1.18 and see how it's going to work. Already been streaming for a whole hour. Dang. Oh, I should put my foot controller up. Does that show up well? Oh yeah, there. Okay, this is good. Let's save this. Chunk loading test. Okay, let's copy that. And we will load it up in 1.18. Hey, Bilbo Baggins. Is that the same Bilbo Baggins? Or a different one? Slowly loading it. It's also putting in the new caves underneath, so it does take a little bit of time. Oh, the bees are starting to get loaded. Okay. Wow, very strange. I was watching what's going on there. Quite strange. Let's double check our settings. Our settings is a simulation distance of 12, which is not the same as the 1.17 render distance of 12. Right now, they're all entity processing chunks. Well, let's crank this. I think we kind of learned this last time. We have to crank this down by 2. So a simulation distance of. Oh wow, that actually really broke it. So chunk 25 is entity processing. So let's double check that, make sure that's actually correct. Chunk 25 is entity processing. Okay, that is correct. So if we do a render distance or simulation distance of 10, it's just like having a render distance of, well, back in the day. But we're completely missing our redstone test. Here you can see there's no redstone loaded chunks. You move forward with one, it just goes straight to another entity processing one. Every single simulated chunk is mobcap, kind of what I explained in the video. So let's see. We turn on our redstone thing. I don't think it's gonna work. Entity. Okay, the entity chunk works. So if we move forward one, then it work? Which one's the redstone one? I think it's this one, right? Okay, so this one is redstone. So let's put that over here. This one is stone. On the redstone. Maybe it's spamming the chat too fast. I didn't see anything in chat. I think we can get rid of this. Well, let's leave that be in. Okay, let's go to how do we do this? Reload. Click here to set the delay. Set the delay to 40. Now it only spams it every 2 seconds. Okay, that should be a little bit nicer. We set that to stone. Okay, entity chunk does highlight. But it doesn't remember when the other chunks get loaded. Odd. So I use a command to place a redstone block here. But the redstone didn't cross this line. It didn't go over here. It did not do that one, and it didn't do these ones over here. What's so far new with the snapshot? Did you watch the snapshot review video on my YouTube channel? Let's also put a piston over top of this chunk border. And then we'll hook up this directly to this one, as well as to a command block. And we'll, oh, I want to see. Call this one number 2. Only the very far one's entity processing. Or only the green one's entity processing. Pretty much the only one that's loaded. Or simulation. Now if we make it stone, power that, the entity chunk one turns on. Okay, so redstone chunk 2 turns on. So the piston actually remembers you send updates to stuff. And then mobcap 2 also turns on. Which one's mobcap? Must be the piston one. So it seems like the pistons will update as soon as the chunks are loaded. The redstone doesn't. Because these command blocks did go off. These never went off. Maybe there's another way we can illustrate this. Oh, let's go first back and power it. So if this ever gets powered, it's going to push that. If this ever gets powered, it's going to push that back. So that's good, and then we power that. So it's entity chunk loaded. Oh, both the redstone chunks were loaded that time. And both of those are loaded. Huh. Oh, okay. Last time it didn't work. Not sure why that is. Oh yeah, they put a shadow, a piston arm block there. Okay, so from here, if we do the redstone one, this loads the entity chunk. Tries to load the other stuff, but it can't. So let's see it. Save and log out. And yeah, that one. Load up the bees. Okay. Now if we move forward. Oh, it still loads the next one. Okay. I guess it's working so far. We already tested the crop thing. I showed that on my YouTube video. Crops do still random tick outside of your simulation distance. I don't know how we can do. Is there a way we can test mob spawning? With this testing world? Like generally mob spawning is kind of slow. So mob spawning slow. Unless we went like way up in the air. The mobs didn't spawn underneath of us. Even then, I don't know how fast it would be. Not sure what to say. It's actually not too difficult to test this without actually having a test here. I would just go into here, make a new world. Super flat. Sure, right. And what do I do next? Get slimes in this one, but it might work. Time set net. Oh, I was supposed to do. Okay, I think I know what I want to do. I think I want to do redstone test. Reset. Redstone ready. Done there. Okay, so now this is good. Oh, wait, huh? Oh, redstone ready doesn't actually work anymore. Well, that's a pity. Time set. Okay, so this is where we started. Question is there any mobs that are further than 5 chunks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah. So it seems like they can still spawn. They can still spawn further than the simulated distance, which doesn't make any sense. Does not make any sense. I don't know if this is intended. Because what you would expect, right? Like, you wouldn't want mobs spawning in an area that nothing is supposed to happen in. You just want the mobs to spawn right where you're standing. Otherwise, this is just more processing for the game. I check the bug tracker and see if there's a report on it. Simulation. I don't know. I don't see the bug report here. Let's make a new bug report. Mobs spawn outside of simulation distance. The version is yeah. Mobs are spawning outside the simulation distance Java. They should not be doing this because nothing is supposed to be going on out there. Also, also decreases performance when doing this. I don't know if they just haven't gotten around to this or if they're actually not going to do this. Welcome in, we. Mobs spawning outside of sim distance. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Because in Bedrock Edition, pretty sure Bedrock Edition, mobs don't spawn on out of sim distance. Okay. I'm just gonna throw in a screenshot and load that one up. Hey! Cosmob coming in with the raiding party of 13. Welcome in. Hey, raid. How was your stream there, Cos? What were you up to? Welcome in, raiders. You guys don't know who I am. I'm RaiseWorks YouTuber and streamer. I've been playing Minecraft for over 12.5 years. And I focus on the very technical things of vanilla survival. Discovered tons of different things that have been implemented into mainstream tricks and tips. But it all starts with these type of streams where we kind of analyze new changes and see how they're going to affect future gameplay. Okay. There's a shout out to Cosmo. He's last playing some Minecraft. What are we doing in Minecraft? We're doing survival, we're doing mini games, doing building. Let us know. What we're testing in... Wait, why? Oh, that's a husk. I was like, why is he burning? What we're testing is the new simulation distance that came out for Java Edition. So Java never had this, Bedrock did, but we got it now. And essentially we noticed that even if you turn it way down, mobs still spawn really far away. So that's most likely bugs. I wrote a bug report on it. We'll see if they find that important. The other test we did, I can... Yes. Changes to a... Okay, what did it cause? I was doing great playing modded. Was doing strange things with Create. Glad could raid. Love your work. Thanks so much, Cause. Thanks so much for bringing your community over here. Welcome in, Zepro. I hop over there. Yes. Cam says I know you from somewhere, but I don't know where. Could be a lot of places. Probably anywhere Minecraft related. Probably came up. So, oh, what happened now? Oh, I changed my distance. Okay, so sim distance of 10 is just like a render distance of 12 in old versions. Closest we can get it. So we tested mobs can spawn outside of the sim distance. So we're just gonna put yes there. We also tested how stuff happens at the very far end. Not sure if random ticks are supposed to occur. I would think you wouldn't want random ticks to occur outside if you're not using them. Is there any scenario where we're having like random ticks occur outside of the simulation distance? Would be useful. I can't really think of any. You can get like technically you get like pigmen that come out of portals out really far. I mean, there's not really any advantages to turning down your simulation distance. Ms. Redtail coming in with a party of 1 for the raid. I think you see me on YouTube. Very possible. When you guys are asking, can you get looting by killing a mob that isn't in anti-processing chunks? I guess the question is, what can happen out here? I mean, I don't know how you're gonna kill a mob out here because mobs aren't being processed. And ET wouldn't be working either. Raid, it says Young, welcome in. So like something I showed a long time ago is that you can actually have hoppers process entities in redstone processing chunks, but now there is no redstone chunks. So what happens? That is a good question. How can I test this? With a TNT, pretty much a TNT doesn't get lit, right? I mean, if it doesn't light up, then it's not going. It's not going to blow up. I use armor stand. Armor stands, do they drop anything when they blow up? Guess not. I guess that's a good place to put the TNT. What could I just put armor stand with some stuff on it maybe? I don't want to put an actual entity there because it's gonna move around or something. Be a little bit annoying. Okay, looks like that does work. Then we'll just get our other one. Oh, you can't. Has that bug always been there where you can't place in? Can't place in entities on top of armor stand. Can't place an armor stand where there's entities. Okay, let's turn that off. Go back. The TNT in there. Go back again. Mm-hmm. You shoot an arrow outside of the sim distance. Well, you only shoot arrows with those entity processing trunks. You can see those on screen right now. Okay, so we powered it right. Yeah, stuff only happens once you get here. Oh, it still blew up that way. So can we push entity over the border? Okay. We're gonna hook this up. We're gonna try pushing this armor stand over the border. Essentially how my hopper entity processing worked. Let's head over there and see. It looked like it did get pushed over. I don't know when that happened. I guess we can just remove that. I'll put an observer here. And then we will put in entity over. Oh, entity good went over, okay. So I guess entity went over. If I hop over there, I want to be facing this way. I couldn't really see the bee thing was in my face, but apparently the entity got over. I mean the entities are still here. I mean, pretty sure even though they're in render distance only. Pretty sure they're still being calculated by the game. Let's see if I do something like data get entity, this guy. That. Maxi. Okay, so we push this button. Entity chunk over. So I did do that. Let's see if we can still... Yeah, we can still get information from this armor stand. Where are his coordinates? Oh, his head and body. Actually tell where he's at. Position, right? Is this it? Probably not. Negative 100, 400, 100. Oh, 113 might be right though. 113, okay, that's probably right. Okay, so his position is 0.5, 0.2. Okay, remember that. 0.5, 0.2. And now let's head over there. Check his position again. Position 0.5, 0.2. Okay, so he actually did get over the border. The question is, can we blow him up even though he's on the other side? Another thing we could do is, another test is shooting chunks over the border. Maybe I'll put it back a little way. I'll put in some water, which will wash it over here. I'll put some ice or some glass in. Then we want it to fall into a hopper. And the hopper can feed back this. I want that hopper to be locked though. Well, okay. Something like that. I'll make it say item in. Hey, Sarah. We're testing how stuff interacts over the chunk border. We'll put in a let's do a honey block. And we'll also put in water. Like so. And we'll do data get block da. Okay. Okay. And we'll throw something in there. Cool. We might as well make a reset system for this. We'll say after you're done depowering it, then send it back over here again. But we only want to do that for a short period, so we only want it to be a pulse. Okay. This isn't gonna work the way I want it to do. Then we do power this. It doesn't actually push it over. We want this directional, but we'll try it. Too fast. Doesn't push it properly. Okay, let's go that into an observer. That goes into pulse. Work. I guess it works. Good enough. Did this anything happen over here? Yeah, that happened. Okay, I think we're ready to try it out. Yeah, lazy chunks aren't in the game anymore. It's not how they were before. Hey, flying. Okay, so we're gonna push power button. So, two of the things worked. Now let's check inside the hopper. Panadu coming in with the host. Thanks for hosting. Get those easy ray points. We're checking inside the hopper and we don't see anything in there. The hopper's not picking up anything that we can tell, at least. When we teleport there, everything kind of went off at once. Okay. So currently we're just kind of testing this one. What happens to the item? The item comes over here. It must just sit there. It must just not get picked up by the hopper. Not being powered or anything. Maybe we couldn't tell that there's an entity there. Well, we can. What we do? Data get entity at entity type equals item sort nearest nearest limit 1. So we'll put off after we drop off that. Then we'll detect see if there's any entity here. And we'll do this after a delay. Okay. We're kind of trying to figure out what exactly the entity is doing. How far did the entity actually get? Where it's located. Go ahead and give it a try. Power that. Oh yeah, we can't actually see the command. Command block does. Which entity was this? Oh, that's armor stand. Okay. There's nothing in the hopper. This will be a video. Probably not. Maybe when the full release comes out. Okay, so we have to. I guess the information is in here, but oh, can you move around here? What is the point of having all this? Age 5. It's only 5 seconds old. Or is it 5 pixel? I mean, this is the information we need, but how do you? Oh, I did move in it. How did I move? Did I? I don't know what this is. Is this the coordinates? No. This is the coordinates, okay. When it went off, this is like really annoying. Can I highlight all this? That's annoying. Arrow will move. Yeah, it shouldn't matter what type of entity it is. They should all be pretty much the same. Oh, ba-da-da-dum. What do I want? I want either run my command, run this command at this location. Entity type, nearest sort. I don't know how to do that though. It's probably using XY. The information is in this command block, but I don't know how to get it out. Oh, sticky piston has the following entity data? Wait. Sticky piston. Why would it be sticky piston? Sort nearest? Type equals item. Sticky piston has the following entity data. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why would it say sticky piston? Sticky piston is not an item. Oh yeah. I put sticky pistons in here. I forgot. So it just says the item type. So that is the information I want. Just want to know. I mean, I guess I can hop through here. Let's put more delay on this thing, and then we want the item pop out, then go to the far end, and then we will check it. See exactly how it's doing. We have plenty of delay. Okay. Turn that on. And check. Oh, okay, we don't need that one. Check this one. So it is 0.9 blocks in the Z direction. Positive Z, okay, so that's the direction it is. 0.9. I wish I could just highlight this and copy this. It's about sitting in the center of that direction. It's sitting partly in the air, probably because it's floating on the water. Then just remember it's 0.93. Let's lock this hopper. And then let's drop out another item. So it's sitting there, and then it reads it. What does it say? .93. Oh yeah, okay. So it is there. The item, essentially what we learned is the item does not go into hopper. So it's different than 1.17. So what we can do is, what can I put here? I can put trap. Let's see how far the items get. They get picked up by that one. Oh. Okay, I guess that'll work. We'll see how far the item gets. We know it doesn't go into hopper, so let's just see how far it goes. Could even switch this out with a block. Give it some time. Where does it think the item stopped? It stopped 0.26. Oh, so it went. It went. Went 0.26. Last time it didn't make it into the next chunk. That's because we had the honey block there. But now it did. So if I run this command again, now it's at 0.68. Okay, so it moved further than before. So the farthest it got into the chunk was 0.26. We got like 1/4 of the way into the chunk before the game didn't let it go. Which kind of makes sense because the entity itself is 1/4 the size of a block, right? I think so. One, two, three, four. 4 out of 16. Yeah, it's 1/4. That's about how far it made it in. .269. Meaning the whole item would be inside the chunk. By that time, the game's like, nope, can't go no further. Huh, fascinating. You can get the entity into the next chunk. That's like just like old versions. You can't pick it up with hoppers. Some of you guys are asking if you can blow it up. Can you blow up? You blow up the entity if another chunk. So let's put this. Put it over here. That there. That. Can we not pick block that? Oh. Oop. That then. That there. Put the TNT inside there. No, the TNT has to be. Oh wait. Entity has to be on this side. The TNT has to be on this side. Question is, will it drop head? It could be partially for the edge. We'll give it a try. Let it unload. Power it. Wait a little bit. And hop over. Oh, it did drop a head. It must have worked. Okay, that's good to know. You can still blow up stuff across the chunk border, across the simulation border. That kind of answers everything. A lot of stuff actually still happens in the sim area. Don't know if they're gonna change. Hey, Bloop. Will he be on for a bit longer, dude? No, I'm actually gonna end my stream pretty soon. How you doing there, Bloop? We kind of figured out everything we wanted to figure out. How soon? Probably gonna wrap it up right now. around the 2-hour mark for streaming. I think I have a delivery for you. Uh-oh. Just don't know anything else I want to test along here. It's mostly to do with entities and borders. Oop says, never had the chance. I'm about to wrap up my stream, so I'm probably gonna look for somebody to raid. I'm guessing you're talking about raiding there, Vloop. Yeah, another day, no problem. Thanks so much for